Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We are taking on another Japanese player here, and this one's going to be a quick one. Not much going on in this map, so I decided to just use the team that scored the most, and it is my Marth team. Yeah, still don't have enough pieces to make two other teams in this season. So yeah, really just waiting on them to drop new units, new skills, just to see what I can make. I tried the Vantage thing, like I really tested it out, and it was just ultimately too inconsistent. There was no unit that really did it as good as, or better, or even close to Brave Marth and Brave Fallen Byleth. Nothing really compares to those two. Aside from, well, Altina, but she's a mythic, so
let's see now.
So yeah, I was really I tried Diamond because I thought maybe as long as he could survive a hit, he could probably like get back up to full HP because he has the healing in his weapon, and you know, just a couple other things. Maybe it could work out that way, but no go. I tried. What else did I try? I tried dual leg yarn. That didn't work out either. She got like really hard countered by Arvel, which was weird because I'm like, you're hitting defense, so how are you not able to punch through this? Yeah, I even tried to set it up with Brave Seliph, but that didn't work out either.
I will go.
I was really trying Seliph as like a frontline Omni tank with Prime. But yeah, his bulk is just, because he has no res, you probably have to give him Gambit, and then if he's running Gambit, then it just wasn't working out, especially because of triangle attack, which is ultimately one of the things that you're going to be planning against. It really just wasn't working out. Man, like Brave, like Windtribe Claude really just changed the meta with his instant lethality. It really made building these things feel pointless. Even though you assume that you're not going to be facing him on every map, but like on pretty much every map on my friends list, I see Windtribe Claude, so it's better to just plan for it and then work from there than to not plan for it. So it's pretty much that, plus having a counter for Null Sea Disrupt, and it's very hard to fit those two things onto a team. So I don't know what they're gonna do. As of right now, where the game is, it's kind of like a wall. We've hit a wall in terms of unit choices, skill. I don't know if it's a skill issue, but just the choices. I feel like I don't have enough choices in terms of making offensive teams. Yeah, I mean, you could do some type of guild forcing, but it just doesn't work out. GG's. Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We are taking on Merciless here, which is a pretty nice team, to go with the name, I guess. And as I was saying in the other video, yeah, Windtribe Claude is pretty much everywhere, so if you're not planning to face him, then, you know, what are you doing really? It's pretty much pointless to go up against a defense or to make an offensive team without considering Windtribe Claude in your plans, because he's really popular and pretty much it looks like everyone pulled for him. So, or unless in my situation where you're just like completely unlucky and you just didn't get him at all. So we're gonna hit and run this since there's no dancer.
What can I do?
Yeah, because I don't have anything that can really tank this Claude since he has Hardy Bearing, which was what I was trying to build. If he didn't have the Catra support, if it was only hitting once, I could probably have done a Vantage strat. But yeah, Brave attack means no go.
Yes.
Because it's pretty much going to bring you down to 0 with the first hit, so
your orders?
It's really just not worth it. So we're going to go ahead and take out this Tiki, and then back out, and then from there we'll figure out the rest. It's probably going to take me a couple of turns because setup, and I do need no follow-up, so not exactly sure how I'm going to put this together.
Message received.
It has to be Brave Crown because he has armor effective damage. Since no Naga this season, Freyr there is removing any debuffs on this Duo Tiki, who works pretty well as a frontliner alongside the Brave Robin there, who gets like a ridiculous number of stats.
Why not?
But I think I should be able to punch through, especially because that defense. Well, not even because of the defense style. It's just because of the layout of the team here. I should be able to figure it out. See, this is a lot closer than you think it is. It's just because she's getting the guaranteed follow-up that she's beating me here. No follow-up should fix that. So what that means is that I'm not going to be able to initiate on this turn since Crom has to be the one. I'm pretty sure that Ephraim can't get through this Tiki. And the overall setup here isn't...
Are you ready?
Yes, I was right. Yeah, the overall setup here isn't in the best configuration. This is where probably having Citrine would have worked out really well for me. Citrine, again, very good unit. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna set this up so that I can potentially go on the next turn.
I'll handle
because
this.
Crom is gonna need to change fate to get the null follow-up, and I don't really know what that looks like.
It's so bright out.
Also, another concern of mine is trying to get the pots. I have to make sure that I make room for that in my layout, so...
Find me an enemy.
How do I set this up? I'm considering putting Ephraim to the side and then having the dancers around in some configuration. Really trying to figure this out. I think I have a play in mind. Let's make way for the pots. I want to consider some of the traps, but hopefully I won't need to get that far up. Because they're going to just come all the way down to me.
I have no doubt.
I'll handle this.
I think maybe this should be a good position because I have to position Brave Crown
Message received.
somewhere where he can change fate on Hair. And then also I need to position Fallen Crom somewhere nearby as well, since he's the one that has the infantry speed tactics. So that needs to... What does that look like? It's going to look something like...
Received.
I don't know. You'd think with all the status effects that I'm getting that I'd be able to break through, but yeah, it's just not happening. And also I could... Well, no, that I still would need the null follow-up. Even if I were to use her Golden Serpent rally support, it really really wouldn't get me the null follow-up. I think something like this, because I could reposition her back and then even dance. So
why not?
This is probably it. And then from here, let's see. Because I don't lose too much action economy in this setup. So, and I also might need this,
I'll handle this.
Yeah. So yeah, I might need the sabotage from Crom's B skill. Okay. I think I might be out of range, but let's try. Yeah, out of range. Which means I need to move
I'll do it.
Crom a bit further, Fallen Crom a bit further. I think it's what, either 4 or 5 spaces, I forget.
I will not stop.
What do I do here?
I'll handle this.
I think I might have to go on turn 3, which also gives me time to break more stuff, so not the worst thing in the world. And also Golden Serpent should be able to give me Treachery by then, so that works out in my favor. Let's try one last thing just to see what the damage is looking like, and that's pretty okay, but still not close enough. So let's try to set this up. What is this going to look like? Okay, so we're going to need Crom in a certain position. We're going to also want the dancer in a certain position.
A goddess abides.
And I also kind of figured
Let me dive in.
figured out what the max range is, so we're gonna need to get pretty far back because Brave Robin can warp down pretty far, so that's also something to consider. It kind of works like a pseudo dance, I guess.
What can I do?
Well, not even a dance, it's just a range extension pretty much. So he'll get pretty far once the team starts
I
to
have no
move
doubt.
down. I'm thinking something like this maybe would be best. Never seen a gatekeeper in this setup before. It does
can I
work
do?
well in terms of stopping warp strategies, but really not much that would really be working into this because this isn't something you'd really tackle with Brave Summer Edelgard. Sorry about that, had to take a call real quick, but we're back. And what was I saying? Okay, so we're still setting up for turn 3.
Close your
I think
eyes.
this
Why
is
not?
probably the best idea. No rally traps or anything. Well, we would have seen one by now if there was one, since I don't have the fence or anything like that. So this is not a bad setup. Alright. Now, how is this gonna work? Who do I move first?
What can I do?
Find me an enemy.
Okay,
Message received.
that's fine.
A goddess abides.
Now I need the no follow-up. How do I get the no follow-up? I gotta put her here maybe in dance? I think I might have positioned badly here, because I do need the no follow-up. So that might mean that I have to go on turn 4, because I'd end up wasting a dance. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna need I'm gonna need to set up for turn 4. Organization is important.
Your orders? Message received.
Without the no
I'll
follow-up,
handle
it just
this.
doesn't work. So yeah, we're gonna need to set up. Let's see.
Your orders?
Can I do this now and still back out? Well, Mary would dance there, and I'd change fate down, get another dance in. There should be enough space to back out. I think I can do it this turn, actually. If my... Yeah, should be able to do it this turn if my calculations are correct here. What I'm worried about is Claude jumping there, and then Robin jumping... Well, Claude jumping, and then Gatekeeper jumping, and then Robin jumping. But I think I have enough space to get out of the way afterwards, so let's do this now. And I'm not gonna get Gale Force because she has guard, so that's why I needed the dances.
Which way?
Dance number 1.
Your orders?
Whoa! Yo, Gatekeeper.
I'll handle this.
Oh my god. Well, maybe it's just because my HP is so low, but that seems like no damage.
Message received.
Alright,
A
let's
goddess abides.
because this is still too close.
Why not?
Okay.
It's so bright out.
And where do I put Crom? Because I do think this is the best spot for Ephraim.
Your
So
orders?
Crom right here is probably best because it gives me enough options in terms of repositioning or to change fate. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. I was worried about Robin getting a lot further than where he is right now, but he's in the back.
Now, are you ready?
Yo, what is up with this Gatekeeper? Oh my god. So many stats. How am I not able to break him?
Let me dive in.
Ooh. Okay, alright, so we're gonna need some sabotage here, and...
What can I do?
Wow, this gatekeeper. Yo, that's crazy. We're gonna need some sabotage here, and some treachery, and some extra
Close
stuff.
your
Because this is,
eyes.
since we can't pass gatekeeper because of his obstruct, I'm gonna need to put down all the debuffs that I can to break through here, since this gatekeeper is gonna be super bulky, and we've already seen that Freyr is pretty bulky as well. We need to get at least gatekeeper, and there we go, Claude. But I think we can get Claude too. So this looks like Hater is gonna be the one doing the most work here, because I was considering Fallen Crom since he's red.
Message received.
To take out the green's threats, and then figure it out from here. I can get the effects from Hater like that with Brave Crom, which is probably a good idea. And then that's an extra positional thing for me to be able to use the dual strike effect. And then it's all about making the right choices in terms of who moves first and who moves where. With these setups, the hit and run strategies here, you want to make sure that you're hitting with the right units, just to get the most out of the Gale Force opportunities.
I'll handle this.
Positional wise, I don't know whether I should attack from above or below. Yeah, I need to think about this for a little bit. I'm not stalling, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to approach this. I don't know if either will give the same outcome though. Because it really does depend where I attack from. I think because I have a setup play for
Message
Ather.
received.
Alright, so that's the first move. Then we do this to take out the gatekeeper.
I will do as Saith would.
The way is shut.
And we're gonna cancel up. And then Crom, Fallen Crom. And let's see what the board is like now.
Your orders?
Okay, Freyr's a problem. But I can take out Claude, but that's a one-shot, which is not good.
I'll handle
One-shot Claude. But that's Gale Force.
It's so
no damage
out.
on Freyr, really. But that's fine, because that's also Gale Force. So we got some options here, and we have 2 dances on the board. I always take my time with these, but I usually cut it out so that you guys don't see. This has been at least 30 to 40 minutes. This has been so much going into this.
It's so bright out.
Alright, so Gale Force number 1, we dance, and now I have so many options again that I just don't know what to do.
I'll handle this.
I think taking out Cloud is the best play, so we're gonna do that, because that's guaranteed Gale Force. And then...
Message received.
one shot on catch rate. I was hoping for a 2-tap there. Yeah, that's... it's not good. What is the play here now? Alright, so I've thought about it, and we're gonna do this. And then we're probably gonna have to retreat in the end. With these...
Revealing light.
3, maybe 2 on the board. I really wouldn't want to leave Robin on the board, but he has
It's so bright
the
out.
most range with his warping ability.
Message
And I
received.
can't take him out. Especially because of his DR piercing.
Are you ready?
Yeah, really can't take him out.
Your orders?
But we can take out Katria, so I'm probably going to do that. And then just back all the way away. I got enough dances and enough repositions and stuff just to back out successfully here. I was hoping to be able to just wrap this up right now and try to get all the pots, but I really can't take out this Brave Robin here. And I can't get Gale Force with Fallen Crom, so it's not going to work out. I was thinking of using Hater to attack Brave Robin and then backing out that way, but
Let me dive in.
yeah. I think it's better to just go all the way back like this from now, and then move to the right here. I'll probably attack Katria with Brave Crom since he hasn't used his cancel yet, and see where that
I'll
leaves
handle
me.
this.
But yeah, I think we've made it to a point where I can safely say that we've braved the storm here. We should be able to get out of this successfully
Message
at this
received.
point. I don't foresee any mistakes happening. Yeah, this should be good. Just gotta escape this last turn. It should bring us to turn 5, and then from there we should be able to clean up no problems. We take the Katria, and then we cancel back 1, 2. And then, oh, it's cancel plus
I'll
1,
handle
so
this.
I should be able to get all the way back
Your
here.
orders?
Even if I do that, there's no point in attacking Robin because the healing tower is right there, like literally right there. So we're just gonna cancel all the way back here. And now,
Close your
let's
eyes.
do one last reposition because if Leaf goes down, 2,
I'll handle
Robin
this.
will be able to warp to where Ephraim is, and that's bad. So let's do this, and this should be good enough. And then we're just gonna get the pots, and I'm probably gonna need Hater to take out Brave Robin. Let's see. Yep,
What can I do?
he's too fast. It's such a
I have no
unique
doubt.
unit. I really like him, but I just don't know
A
what's the
goddess
best
abides.
position for him, whether it's like a support unit or an offensive unit. I really don't know. From here we got the pots. Because he works really well on defense and also really well on offense. But if you're not omni-tanking with an infantry unit on offense,
Message received.
then he's kind of taking up
So
the
bright
space. I mean, if you're not tanking in
orders?
some capacity with an infantry unit on offense,
I'll handle this.
if he's just there for his rally spectrum, it's kind of a space that I'd rather give to somebody else, maybe a mythic or something, because
can I
rally
do?
spectrum doesn't really fit
Your
a lot of
orders?
play styles offensively. Defensively, yes, but offense, not so much.
I will get what I want.
All right, we're out of here. That was a pretty nice clear, if I don't say so myself. GG's. See you in the next match.